first time.
Yeah, you'll be fine. I mean, it's the first time we're all meeting as well. That's great.
Yeah, no, yeah. We just give a couple of minutes and now we start with the presentation. Well, there was a motorcycle going fast somewhere.
Indonesia and Bali.
That's quite a lot, isn't it?
Gong ada berapa biji motosikal sekarang?
Saya.
Ya. Ada dua. He has 2 motorcycles. Saya pun ada 2.
I have also motorcycle, you know.
Yeah, motorcycle. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I have a TS 125 Gung Ama.
Yeah.
I have a 125.
Yeah, I have a 2.
You have
2
2, right?
motorcycle. Yeah.
We have 2 also. the two shocks, and I have another monoshocks.
Motorcycle.
Oh, wow.
Both.
Nice.
Both, yes. I know that you're famous in that in your area.
I love Jeffrey motorcycle. She get Astra Honda.
Oh yeah, Astra dekat Indonesia tu Astra ya.
Yeah.
Saya ada 2 biji. I have the standard Honda EX5. I think it's in Philippines as well. It's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Paling bagus.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, I guess I'm gonna start.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so let's go. Right, we are the FOTO International Lambe-lambe, a collective of Lambe-lambe photographers who came together intending to rescue the history of the old photographers and exchange experiences on the laboratory camera technique. This year is our 5th meeting with virtual presentations and the returning to in-person meetings. Be welcome. I'm gonna present all the participants. So Jeffrey Lim of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It's a communication designer by training. He uses photography in his art practice. His work with the box cameras explored the concept of identity with field research, engaging with indigenous communities locally and abroad. As a photography artist, he has coordinated cultural and participatory projects, exhibited and created installations in Malaysia, Taiwan, and Japan. Jovel Lorenzo is a professional photographer from Manila, Philippines. He has been shooting with local magazines, private companies, and prominent personalities for decades. He discovered the street box photography at the start of the pandemic and has been doing ever since. He recently launched a mini exhibit of some of his portraits called Yutu, Imaginación ni Jovel Lorenzo, chosen chapters from the imagination of Jovel Lorenzo. Gung Ama is a photography graduate of the Indonesian Artists Institute. In 2014, he was inspired to reconstruct photographs of the Balinese kings and began a 2-year project, the 1930s Bali Reconstruction Project. Through his workshops at the Gama Photo Studio, Gung highlights the significant cultural value of the beauty and intricacies of Balinese tradition. In 2019, Gung Ama began using the African box camera. Okay, I'm gonna leave now with Jeffrey to conduct the whole thing. Please, Jeffrey.
My gosh, you've already done all the introductions, so I don't think so. I need to introduce them anymore. I can say that Jovel and Gung Ama, they are very new to the scene, but the pictures they take show their experience as photographers. And where they are such beautiful culture. I love seeing it in Southeast Asia. So although it's new, I think it feels like it's an continuation of their practice. So I don't want to take up any more time. I would like to go straight into it. And Jovel, please get into the presentation, and then we want to see what you're doing. That's so cool. Yeah, Jovel.
Well, can you? Okay. This is my presentation. What's that? What's next? Here. This is mine. This is, yeah. Can you see? They can read, of course. And then this one is the other portraits that I did. This one also, portraits of people. And this one is the artist of the Philippines. This is my stylish. The dancers are the. I used to be danced before, so I took their photograph, and the other one is Jodilan from the hub from Escolta. This is the artist in the Philippines. This is a tattoo artist. This is a celebrity, and the other one is a singer, a new singer or old singer in the Philippines. And then this, I made this quarantine series in the island of Tingloy in Batangas. And I made a 14 days quarantine. So this is the a few of the photos there. This one is I titled this as Magmamanok. This is the Manghulo, and the other one is Manginginom. I guess, yeah. And this one is the 11 by 11, my art series. I took I made a box with a large picture, like 11 by 11 size. So I did that. So this is the example, the Poseidon of the Philippines. This is my title. And this one is the Laga sa Pilapil. I made also 11 by 11. This is the Mangingisda sa Umaga. Yeah. And this is the other three shots from the Batangas, and this one I shot it from Mindanao. I have two more like this, but I haven't show the viewers yet. And that's it.
Wow, that's fast.
Wow.
That's fast, right? Yeah.
That's great. And
Yeah.
and maybe you can tell a bit more about your cameras. Cameras that you built.
My
Maybe
camera.
just walk us through.
What do you? Can you show Jeffrey something?
Oh, hold on. I'll have to get rid of these. Hold on. That's it.
Okay.
Yes.
What about the camera? My first camera, you mean, Jeffrey?
Yeah. Well, tell us about your cameras. 11 by 11 inch. Is that the size?
Yeah, 11 by 11. But I process it
inch.
different in different space. But I usually bring that always with me. So I took a picture and I develop it right away. I have a collapsible darkroom, so I can make immediately when I shoot it, and then immediately process it in the box, in the collapsible lab, and then I immediately sort if I'm going right or wrong or something like that. So
the
other
11 by 11, it's not like a box camera, is it?
It is a box camera.
It is. Oh, right.
It is
Okay.
a box camera. It's a box camera.
Oh,
Because I don't
right. Okay.
have that big. The lens that I'm using is the same lens I'm using it in my
Okay.
other camera. Yeah.
I found fantastic. That
Yes,
you-
yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really, really beautiful work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very hard to manipulate inside a camera.
I know. We all know.
The paper is on the other side, and then the other paper is I transfer it to the other paper to the other side. So I will put it out and then put it in my collapsible box, and then
I see. I
process
see.
it.
All right. Okay.
It's very
Okay.
hard. I'm so hard about the fingerprints.
Yes.
It's all becoming there,
Right. Do you like the fingerprints?
Yeah.
You-
Also,
I like it. I like too.
It's the way I shoot it. That's my.
It is
that's
your
my-
signature.
Yes.
That's the beauty of it, because it's all manual.
Yes, I don't mind the fingerprints, not the scratches as well. I think it's okay to
Yeah.
me.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and your background as a professional photographer for magazines, it really shows in your work. From
Thank
age to age, there is good setup, and you
Yes,
really
yes.
paying attention.
Yes. You have to have a proper lighting. A proper lighting, so you have a very good exposure when
Yes.
what you're doing. I expose it at my 5x7, the street box camera.
Yeah.
I expose it usually by 1 second.
Sorry?
1 second only. So 1001. Then I close it. That's
Okay,
my
okay.
my
1
goal.
second.
Yeah, 1 second. 1001. Then I close it.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And what kind of lights do you use?
I used 1000 watts RAM light.
Okay,
Because
okay.
it has already have a gel.
Ah,
A gel.
yes,
you
yes.
put it down.
Yeah, in my camera, when I'm shooting outdoors, I have a gel. I have a yellow gel, right?
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
The yellow gel. If I've been in a daylight, when
Yes.
when I'm shooting at the light, I
Yes.
remove the gel and I have a yellow light in my front, so I don't have to have a yellow light.
So
I
you
see.
decrease the contrast and
Yeah.
you.
Yes, by putting a tungsten light.
Okay. I
So
find that.
my ISO will be much higher, and then my ISO will be much higher.
Yeah.
Yes.
I find that also shooting outdoors in natural light with a sun and sky behind you, it will always burn into your image, but you
Yes,
somehow
yes, yes,
manage to balance it.
Oh,
That is really
Yeah.
artistic.
yeah. You have to see the light where it's coming, and you have to measure it. You measure it by
Yes.
with the light
Yeah.
meter.
With a light
So
meter.
I find an area where there's no light source or something, and then I shoot it there, like
Okay. Yes. Like a
Yeah.
shadow. Yeah.
with a little shadow, and if it's a nice light, so you'll go with it. And then I bring also my lights always. So if I don't have a nice lighting, so I bring a lights, and that's no problem.
Yeah, that's cool. And what about the lens? You said that you use the same lens with the other camera. Is that?
Yes, because I don't have any lens.
And it looks like it's like a Holga camera lens, isn't it? Look, the same effect with the distortions on the edge. You know what I mean?
No, it has a circle of the lens. It has a vignette because the lens has a image circle, so it's only on that aspect, on that image.
I
So
see.
in 11 it shows, but in 5x7 it doesn't. Because
I like it. I like the effect.
too large. It's nice also.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Yes, thank
Do
you.
you usually work alone? How do you carry everything?
Oh, alone, and I have a companion sometimes. Companion. My usually I bring my my assistant with me sometimes, but I carry it alone most of the times. very heavy.
I know, yeah.
the feeling of Jeffrey.
I also work alone.
Yeah.
And I think Gung also works alone as well.
But I have to make an assistant, so I have no
Yeah.
problem with carrying. I have to. But if there is no person, I will carry it along with me.
Yeah, that's has to be this way.
Yeah, there's no other way.
No other way. I've been trying to squeeze my equipment as well as much as I can, so I can not rely on anyone else, because
Yes.
it's terrible.
And Jovel, can you tell us exactly where you are in the Philippines? Batangas, is it?
No, I'm in Manila.
Manila, okay.
Manila, yes.
Capital, okay.
Batangas is my province. I usually go there because my mother is there. I visit my
Okay.
mother sometimes.
Batangas is really up north. Is it close to the northern part?
No, south.
Oh, south, okay.
Below
On the island,
just
it's an island.
below Manila. It's below
Okay.
Manila. It's an island also.
Yeah.
It's small island from Batangas. Yeah, that's cool.
And you grew up there. How do you learn photography? How did you?
I study photography
Okay.
in school in Manila since 1997.
Yeah.
Photography 1, 2, and 3. That's
Okay.
one is the camera, the 2 is the shooting, and 3 is the printing of the camera. It's filmed
Full circle.
that day. It's film. I'm a film photographer. So on film, there's something on it. The feeling is there. Yeah. And,
Yes.
and yeah, and the digital came. So I'm a bit slow and something like that. I don't really like the way they work, because digital is different in film. So it's not it's nothing to be compared with the film. I don't know, you know that.
Yeah.
You know,
Is it difficult to get your supply for chemicals and?
yes. I actually beginning to start. I mean, start hold. Beginning to 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 think about when to get the paper, because I don't have papers. We were very lack of papers already. So I'm using when I'm shooting the box camera. I'm trying to made it in the dark room instead of doing it on the camera, because the camera is so hard. So I want the people to have a good picture. Not I'm saying that the box camera didn't have a good picture, but I have to make the satisfaction of the client to be happy or something like that.
So you want to make it right.
I sometimes do it here because it's easier, and the paper is not. You have to, when you cut it, you make a test, and then you have a correct exposure. Then it's really not a waste of paper. Yeah. So when you use this one, you have a 5x7 paper that is. If your expose is not correct, I will not do that because it's not correct. So I have to throw that paper and then I do it again.
Yes.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
So I do it.
I think it's all our problem.
I think this is everyone's problem.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
That's how I do it. Yeah. But I love the box camera to be exposed in there, because I know that I can do it in the box camera, but in order to lessen the paper, the paper to be wasted. So I'm trying to process it in the dark room instead. Yeah.
Nice.
In the darkroom, there are you can make a test strip, and then you
Yes.
test, and then the
So when, let's say, if you set up if you set up in a market or so, then how do you process it? You have to do it in the camera, or you bring a
Yeah.
mobile.
No, I have a cell phone.
Oh, you
I have a
have.
cell
Oh,
phone,
yes,
and
yes.
I show them that this is a. But if they want to, but I ask them if they want to print it. I will to print it, but the quality is
Okay.
not that much,
Okay.
that much, because I cannot do something about it. Just one exposure, that's it.
Yeah.
You know. But if
Yeah.
if they willing to wait, I ask them, are you willing to wait to the pictures to come out, and then you see already the
With the
picture in
phone.
my phone. Yeah. So if they willing to wait, I will deliver it to you in your house by Grab.
Wow.
That's cool.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah,
That's nice.
that's how work on my street box. Yeah, and they love it. The pictures. I hope so.
Yeah, of
I
course.
guess
They really love.
I mentioned so. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, Jovel, we will leave some time for people to ask questions later. We're
Yes.
going to move on now to Gung Ama, who
Yes.
is from Indonesia, Bali, but a very interesting place in Indonesia, in Bali. And Gung Ama he actually owns a photo studio. But I'm going to let him tell you about it. And what's going to happen now, he's going to speak in Bahasa Indonesia, and I'm going to try my best to translate that into English. Ya, Gung, selamat pagi.
Ya, selamat pagi, good morning.
Hahaha. Jadi Gung sekarang boleh mulakan presentasi. Saya akan cuba sebaik saya boleh untuk terjemah pada bahasa Inggeris lah. Okey, Gung boleh mula.
Okay, okay. Yep. Okay. Thank you, guys. I think fotografi journey of life ya. Saya pikir fotografi itu adalah apa ya? Lakon hidup gitu. Journey of
Apa dia?
life. Jadi
Okey.
journey of life ya. Okay. Bisa.
Ini kamera you.
Ya, ini my kamera takes to 10. Kenapa down kamera?
Ini yang pertama.
Nah, ini yang ketiga.
Oh, ketiga.
Ya.
This is his third camera that is built. Sekarang ada berapa sekarang?
Saya ada 3 kamera.
Okay.
Ya, ini yang terakhir untuk 8 kali 10. Saya membuat sistem knockdown system.
Okay.
Agar bisa gampang dibawa.
So he has like a 5x7 and he's trying to build an 8x10 and he's trying to build a system that's easy for them to carry, collapsible.
Ini kamera saya yang pertama.
This is his first camera.
Ya, first kamera.
Bila yang tu?
Bagaimana?
Bila bina yang pertama? Bila Gung bina yang pertama?
Ini bagaimana Jeffrey? Sorry.
Bila Gung bina kamera ini? Bila tahun berapa?
Oh, ini di tahun 2020.
Okay, 2020. That's when he first built
Yeah,
his first camera.
Tahun
Okay.
2000 saya baru start untuk create the camera
Okay.
box ya.
Yeah. Baik.
This is my project, rekonstruksi project Bali 1913. Ya. Oke, saya di dalam foto-foto saya selalu melibatkan unsur tradisi di dalam foto-foto ini. Jadi saya sangat cinta dengan kain.
Yep.
Saya sangat cinta dengan kain. Jadi saya selalu memasukkan unsur kain di dalam foto-foto saya.
Okay. He loves to involve his tradition in and culture in his photography, and he especially loves textile. So he really wants to show the origin of textile. Batik, ini batik kan?
Batik.
Yeah, batik. Yeah.
Batik, yeah, batik is a style that we have in this region. It's called a wax relief or wax resist printing or dye, and each pattern can tell which region you're from. So he wants to really show that in his work.
So,
Sorry, yeah, also a project
Yeah.
called Bali Reconstruction Project.
This is a Balinese warrior, but
Balinese.
yeah, I think sekarang ini tidak ada warrior. Okay, this is project rekonstruksi project for the book.
Buku.
Yeah, buku. Okay.
Okay, so in his project, the reproduction Bali project, he shows warriors and people from the past. But of course now there are no more warriors. But it's all compiled to make a book. Buku ni sudah keluar kah? Sudah diterbit?
Belum.
Oh, belum. It's still in progress, work in progress. He's still compiling pictures to be put into a book. Ya, baik. Teruskan.
Ya, sudah.
Oh, sudah habis.
Ya.
Okay, that is his presentation. Baik, boleh tutup.
Ya.
Very nice.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
Saya memotret dengan box ini juga ada rasa begitu, ada personal touch yang bisa kita lakukan dengan box ini.
He feels with the box camera there is a feeling.
Yes.
The work that you get from it, there is a feeling from the box camera.
Yeah. This is personal touch for the foto, kita bisa langsung
Yes. Correct.
pegang.
There's a personal feeling and you can touch. There's something that you can touch, tangible. Yeah. A physical material.
Yeah.
I know. Yes, this is our passion.
Yeah.
Everyone's passion to get things in hand.
Tapi di Indonesia paper susah.
In Indonesia, it's hard to get papers. Kimia, macam mana kimia? Susah juga.
Susah.
It's very hard to get the chemicals and the paper.
Oh, also. Yeah.
We are all in the same boat.
Oh.
Semua sama, kita semua sama.
Very far apart, but at the same time very close to the problems, you know.
I have Gung, sekarang macam mana dapat kertas dengan kimia?
Saya memesan di luar, ada teman yang kirim ke saya.
Dari mana? Biasanya dari mana?
Itu dari, saya lupa dia dari negara mana datangnya.
Oke, dari luar lah.
Ya, harus menunggu 2-3 bulan.
2-3 bulan.
2 and 3 months. Yeah.
So he gets his paper and chemicals from his friends that are returning from overseas. So he gets them to buy it, and then they bring it in for him, and it takes maybe 2 to 3 months before he can get paper.
That's really bad. What about importation? Can he get from import stuff like web or online stuff?
Kalau macam nak import semua, macam mana? Gung ada pernah cuba untuk mengimport?
Seperti itu.
Untuk sendiri belum, tapi saya meneliti mengimport dari teman.
Yeah, he hasn't tried importing. he just asked his friends. I guess it's because kita kan tak guna banyak. Kalau kita nak beli pun sangat mahal. So kita tak boleh beli banyak. The problem is we can't buy a lot because it costs a lot of money.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why he hasn't think about importing. Tapi untuk saya dekat Malaysia dia ada distributor. Distributor tu dia macam importer. Tapi untuk seluruh Southeast Asia, untuk Nusantara. So in my country there is an importer, and he's the main distributor for Southeast Asia. They are based in Singapore, and that's how I get my paper. But when I buy in bulk. You have to pay a lot of money, but then at least you get one box of paper and a lot of chemical. So untuk saya dekat distributor dia dekat Singapura. So bila saya beli kertas, saya beli secara besar. So satu kotak ada 250 keping. Then chemical pun saya beli 5 liter. So bila saya nak buat kerja memang ada. Then saya boleh potong kertas. So I buy in bulk. A box is about 250 sheets, and I can also buy a 5 liter developer and 5 liter. But you have to pay a lot. So it's like maybe 300 US.
It's just in one go.
One go, 300 US. So 300 US sekali you kena bayar.
Saya sekali beli banyak itu 10 juta, 15 juta.
Wow. Itu berapa dalam US?
15 berapa US ya? Itu hampir lebih dari berapa 2000.
5 juta, 15 juta.
Ya, 15 juta.
Just that we are talking about money. Can I ask a question? It can be for the three of you actually.
Yes.
Do you guys sell, or have you ever sold any picture in the streets for customers? Like, go on the streets just for selling?
Like selling.
Like instead of a market, have you done it on the street, like a street peddler?
Like going in the street and then...
No, because it's too hot in the Philippines.
Oh, I see.
So the person you will take a picture will be messy or something.
I see.
So it's hard. It's hard for me to take a photo because I tried that already in my shop. It's too hot.
All right. Okay. And it's...
Gung, pernah bawa kamera ke jalan-jalan raya sahaja untuk ambil gambar untuk sesiapa?
Belum. Ini saya baru membuat satu project kuno kini. This is a project open studio di mana-mana. Ini baru open studio saya yang kedua. Open studio and exhibition.
Oke.
Ya.
Okay.
Saya membawa negatif foto kemana-mana dan mereka bisa menikmatinya dari filter.
Okay. So open studio ni dia boleh dekat mana-mana lah, bukan saja dekat studio kamu. Okay.
Dan cafe for the public space.
Okay. What he's done is he has not gone on the streets yet. But he had open studios. He's already had 2 open studios at a different public areas to show his work and negatives. Kenapa bisa tak pernah buat dekat jalan raya? Susah? Sangat susah ke atau dia kena ada?
Iya, saya pikir untuk fotografi di Bali cukup susah karena di jalan cukup ramai dan saya belum berpikiran untuk ke situ karena saya memikirkan bahwa memotret dengan box ini adalah sebuah project yang memang saya membuat satu foto dengan konseptual gitu. Jadi saya tidak melakukan itu di jalan raya.
Okay. So I asked him why he didn't do it and on the streets, and he says in the streets it's hard. There's a lot of people, and with this box camera, he uses it to do conceptual photography more. So I guess they haven't explored.
Yeah.
And in my aspect, I think it's also in Southeast Asia, in our cities that we are, there is a permit issue. We will need to get licenses to go on the street. If
I
not,
see.
we can get confiscated. Kalau
Right,
dekat
I
Saya
Bali,
akan mencoba.
but he will try. Gung said
Yeah.
he would try. And we will get confiscated. Our cameras will get confiscated.
I see.
If we
I
don't
see.
have the permit.
Saya memiliki satu proyek untuk di jalan itu, saya akan jalan untuk memotret arsitektur Bali. Jadi kita jalan membawa box, jadi itu dia.
He's gonna try the box camera on the street with a way like a styling to do that. Well, in my aspect, I've actually attended a seminar by the city council for audition. I had to go for audition, and
I see.
but they did not allow photography. They did not allow photography, so it's only street artists who do portrait drawing.
I see.
Painting.
That's strange. Why with photography? Why they won't?
Well, because they don't understand the concept. Photography for them is like the guy with a camera and a printing machine. So that's why anybody can do that, and they didn't allow that. So.
Right.
But then when I was there, and when they found out, I asked him, "Oh, I do photography," and he said it's not allowed. And I was like, "Okay, I got to go get my camera." So I went to get my box camera. I brought it there, and I showed it to them, and all of them asked me to take a picture for the judges and the director and everything. And then I got my certificate, my permit.
That's great.
That's good.
So now you have a permission.
Yeah, so now I have a permit. I pay 60 ringgit a year, which is about $15 US, $15 a year, and to be on the streets.
Okay.
That's crazy. Well, that's good anyway. But at least you can. I don't know about money. If it's worth it, the amount of pictures you have to take in order to cover that money. Is it worth
it's not a lot. It's for the year, so you can go out every day. There's a time limit and where you can do it. But of course, being on the streets, you can't charge as much as you are in the market. So you will charge a lower rate, like maybe $5 US, maybe.
Okay.
But,
And what this kind of photography in the streets, like with people selling, was once a kind of thing that used to happen, like in the past, or it didn't ever. This kind of photography did never happen in Indonesia and Philippines. Do you know?
Yes.
Let me just translate for Gung. Dia tanya kalau dekat Indonesia dulu-dulu, kalau ada fotografer macam ni juga yang ambil gambar dan cetak untuk mereka dengan kamera.
Belum. Komuniti di Indonesia untuk box kamera ini sangat kecil sekali.
He says it's never happened before, and this culture of box camera is very small. I think in Indonesia yang saya tahu ada lebih kurang 4 kumpulan.
4.
Gung yang
4
satu.
orang.
Ada 4 orang. So Indonesia there's actually 4. That's him, Gung. There's one person in Bintang. Then there's a group in Yogyakarta. And then there's actually a guy who builds bellows camera somewhere on Java. I don't know exactly where in Java, but there's 4 of them. How about in Philippines?
So in Indonesia it had, but it was very little. Like you're saying, very few.
No,
people.
you say it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. Never existed. Right. Okay. Okay.
I guess in the local context, no, but in, let's say, through history, when the Dutch came, the colonizers came, they brought photography with them as well. So there were photo studios, but not like in this form of local culture.
Okay.
How about you, Jovel? How about the Philippines?
In the Philippines, I think I'm the only one using this.
In Philippines, but in the past, you don't know as well. You
I don't
think
know.
that-
I have no idea
All right. Okay.
about the paper, this thing, this
But
this box camera.
this
I
kind
don't
of
have no idea. This is
photography.
the first time. This is the first time I did it. So I think it's I'm the only
Okay.
one using.
So
using
at the moment you are the only one, but you don't
Yes,
know if
only.
in the past it happened before.
No, I
Right.
don't think so. Yeah, I don't think
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I guess in our history here, we have a lot of colonizers before. The first ones that came were probably the Portuguese, and then followed by the Spanish, and then the British, and the Dutch, then Americans. So we have a very rich colonial history. Kita dulu pernah dijajah, ramai yang datang, kolonial yang datang. So banyak budaya mereka yang bawa. So photography was part of their culture that we learned and how to use to portray. In Malaysia, I think they were photographers, not box cameras, but people who did dry plate or wet plate.
Yes.
Banyak yang arsipnya, most of the archives is in the National Archives. And I think Singapore has most of the physical archive of these Westerners who took photography.
Because in Brazil, an Italian guy brought this concept,
Okay.
in 1900,
Yeah.
very, very. He brought like this kind of a concept, of a box camera. He built his camera. He built a factory. In fact.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow.
So that's why we asked it, because that was something that happened in the past in Brazil, and because of the colony, all the immigrants that came to Brazil, and it was something that it grows in different cities and different states in different ways, different types of cameras afterwards. So it's quite interesting to see that. I think Jeff, when he came to Brazil, he saw an exhibition with the camera at the exhibition that was totally different from the camera that we do.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's quite interesting.
And dia kata Gung dekat Filipina, dekat Brazil 19,000 ada seorang dari Itali yang bawa konsep kamera ini ke Brazil, dan dia bina satu company untuk bina kamera untuk diguna untuk orang ramai, macam disewa.
Ya,
I think,
saya pikir juga saya melakukan proyek rekonstruksi ini juga ingin melakukan sebuah potret yang memang dari orang kita gitu. Jadi dulu kan kolonial yang mendokumentasikan kita dengan pikiran mereka. Tapi saat ini saya ingin mendokumentasikan itu. Kenapa 1930 itu menjadi ujung tombaknya Bali.
So he said yes, in the past for him, colonial people have their views and they use photography to take pictures of them. But he wants to bring it back and show local perspective, how Balinese see themselves. That's why he used this reconstruction project.
That's cool.
From a local context, yeah.
That's great, yeah. Just to let you know, in Brazil, when they used to do in the streets, it was just because people wanted to have like a gift to go when they go out. Then when they used to go out in this, to walk in the squares or other places, they want to have a souvenir. And these guys were there to take their pictures. So that was the main purpose at the beginning.
Dulu yang kotak kamera ni dia letak dekat macam medan-medan untuk ambil gambar sebagai hadiah atau untuk memory saja. Tapi saya rasa untuk kita memang ada photo studio. Kalau kita nak ambil gambar, kita pergi photo studio, dia boleh ambil juga. We have this culture here which is like a photo studio. It's like a free photo shop. You go in there on a special day, like celebration day, you all dress up, and you will take a picture and they will do it for you, but not as a box camera.
I see. Yeah, no, they used to do that as well. But then this guy came with this idea, and he started selling cheaper.
Oh yeah.
Instead of you going in the studio, paying a lot of money, so only the only the rich people could afford, and then all of a sudden, everyone could afford to do that.
Yes.
So that was the good thing about the street cameras in Brazil. You know, it was kind of a cheaper photography for the people that couldn't afford to go to a studio and all dress up in the way that they used to do it. That's the good thing.
What's the practice like in Philippines, Jovel?
What?
What is the practice like in Philippines with portrait taking?
With the box?
Not a box. Let's say like photo studios.
It's expensive. Expensive, but no, it's What do you mean? What do you mean? You know?
Is there photo studios in Philippines as well, and people go there
Yes,
to
but
take pictures?
but it's all digital. I mean, it's all digital. The studio here is all digital. So,
But in the past, do you know if they have like studios like where they used to go? Yeah.
There is quite a studio in the past, but I really don't know. I really don't.
All right.
I
Okay.
don't really know.
Gung dia kata dulu-dulu
Not working
memang
now.
ada photo.
The studio from before is not working now. That's what I know. They all gone. The film studio, they're all gone. All is it's all digital here in the Philippines.
Oh yes, here as well. I guess just with just a few warriors that trying to keep it alive.
Yes. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I'm beginning to start liking this large format photography. I'm starting. I think the large format photography. I mean this camera box is very. I think it's very good in photography because it's the future of the photography.
I think so.
I see it like that way because there's so much interest in it. It's a work of art. It's handmade. It's handmade. So no need of the computer because everyone can take a picture, can take it like that. So you know. I always
say when we are in the street.
That's the future of photography, large format. And now I'm buying the large format lens. Yeah. Yeah,
no, it's true.
Yeah, it's really true because the young one doesn't know. And this is the future, and I think this is the future.
We can see it in the face of the children when you handle a picture. You know, it looks like they've never seen anything like that. It's like, oh my God, this is a picture because they only see in the mobile phones. You know, they only see in the screen.
They're not aware
and when they hold it,
like that, it's very simple. It's very simple. You just make a box and then do the lens, and you have a paper on the back. Then you can expose it. And that's it. You have a picture already.
Yeah.
They're so amazed of doing it. So that's good. And the ground glass. He said, what's your? Is this your what you call it in digital? Sensor? You have a big sensor like that. Oh no, that's a ground glass. You can put the paper there or the film or whatsoever. Then you can record the light coming from the lens. So that's a simple one. Yeah, that's how I explain. Yeah.
Nice.
And so it's so good.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Gung, kalau ada apa-apa nak cerita yang untuk akhir ini, boleh cerita apa tujuan buat fotografi ni, apa masa hadapan kamu fikir tentang box kamera yang ni?
Saya pikir box kamera ini mengajarkan saya untuk disiplin, lebih disiplin gitu. Lebih disiplin karena
disiplin.
lebih disiplin karena kita bermain dengan sesuatu yang tepat, bermain dengan kimia. Jadi kita tidak boleh sembarang begitu. Jadi apa ya? Saya banyak belajar dari box kamera ini dan saya rasa box kamera ini bisa memberikan experience baru, experience untuk kita mempelajari sesuatu bahwa yang dihasilkan dari box kamera ini adalah langsung foto, not file, sifat langsung foto, not file foto. Ya, box kamera ini bisa menghasilkan itu. Jadi bagi saya itu cukup sangat sederhana dan cepat. Ya.
Tapi sekarang Gung juga ada studio dan mengajar orang juga.
Ya, saya mengajar beberapa kali memberikan workshop tentang box kamera ini agar komunitas ini bisa lebih besar lagi di Indonesia. Gitu. Tetapi tidak banyak yang tertarik untuk workshop ini. Ya, jadi tapi go ahead. Berjalan saja.
Okay. Alright. Saya akan terjemah sekarang. So Gung feels that the box camera has taught him a lot about discipline.
Yes.
Everyone.
A box camera, yes, it is a fun thing, but it's not a play thing. You really have to do it right.
Exactly.
You really have to learn it.
Exactly. Light is sing off you out.
Yeah. It's a new experience. Yeah. He lets him experience a lot of things anew. Although he knows about photography, but then it makes him experience things anew. And what he produces is a photograph, a true photograph, not a file. It's true photograph.
Exactly. Yeah. That's great. That's great, Gung.
That's great, Gung.
That's great, Gung. Yeah.
And he has done some workshops, and but he's not many people are interested or to take it up further. Yes.
I see.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you guys want to say this, your final words, because we got like we are short of time.
Okay.
I guess. Yes, if you want to say the final words.
Jovel, would you like to say anything before we end?
Yeah. Thank you so much for recognizing this one I'm doing, the street box. I'm into it. Don't worry. I'm into it, and we are all on the right track. Because I think this is the future of photography. The large format, the street box. It's very handmade, so it's gonna be the future, not the other one. That's it.
Yes, nice. Thank you.
Thanks.
Gung, kita akan berakhir sekarang. Tapi kalau ada sebutan yang terakhir, boleh sebutlah sekarang.
Okay. Terima kasih banyak. Thank you for invite me in the group. Ya, luar biasa. Thank you sekali. Terima kasih sekali. Semoga kita bisa tetap bertemu, tetap berdiskusi, dan ya kita community ini bisa lebih besar dan tentunya bisa saling sharing bersama-sama. Jadi bertukar informasi, bisa bertemu dengan komunitas dari seluruh dunia. Terima kasih.
He says thank you very much from his heart. He is very touched to be part of this community. He said that we should keep meeting and keep up the activity.
Yes.
Because the bigger the community grow, the more we can share and the more we can learn from each other.
Yes.
Thank you very much for inviting him.
Yes. No worries. Yeah. I just want to say, you Jeffrey, want to say the final words as well?
Well, I would like to say that we in Asia, we are a big family. I think there's so many more of us now. We probably have to look at it as like one entire country or one entire region, as
Yeah.
far as Taiwan and Japan or China, Philippines and Indonesia.
Yeah.
We are one big family. There's so many of us. I think we can even start our own forum as well. Kita boleh buat forum sendiri, and we can already have a lot of things to share, even though we're very young.
Yeah,
I'd like to say thank you to all of you in Brazil and Latin America for inviting us. I think you have been so active to bring people together. We would love to share, and we would love to meet. I think in person,
Yes,
we would love to meet as well.
That would be amazing. Yes, that would be amazing. We dream with this day, you know.
Yes.
We all dream with this day. Tomorrow we are gonna have like a small meeting for some guys of Brazil. They are coming from north, from south.
Okay.
They're coming to Cassia's place, and we are gonna have a small meeting. It's not everyone, unfortunately, but at least it's someone, you know.
Yeah.
And then on Sunday we're going to a square with the cameras, and we do some action with the cameras, do some pictures, and yeah, it's gonna be cool. We are gonna be on Instagram live sometime. So if you guys, I know the time is difficult, you know. It's gonna be 10 o'clock tomorrow, Sunday 10 o'clock. So that will be Monday for you, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. Yes.
Something like that.
Yes, but then anyway, it will be on Instagram afterwards. It's just to, you know, just a few of us. And yes, I just want to say thank you very much for you guys for taking your precious time to be with us for this hour. You know, I know it's early in the morning, Saturday morning. You guys already, you know. Yeah, maybe still getting ready for the weekend. So yeah, thank you very much. And I'll leave with Cássia. She will say some final words, and then we can all go, right? Just 1 second.
Hello, Cássia.
Hello! Hello, guys! Bom, gente, eu vou falar em português, obviamente. Para quem assistiu, esses 3 dias de live foram realmente apresentações incríveis. Hoje eu sei que tem um pouco mais de dificuldade pelo inglês, mas a gente se compromete a legendar, porque eu acho que é fundamental que a gente entenda não só o que eles estão fazendo, mas também falaram um pouco sobre a história, se tem um histórico de fotógrafos antigos na Ásia ou não. Então tem um assunto aí muito interessante também para a gente trocar. Acho que a gente aprendeu muito, pelo menos para mim, como pesquisadora e fotógrafa. Os 3 dias foram incríveis, tanto com os meninos da Ásia hoje, como os meninos da Europa também. E aqui da América Latina, evidente que a gente está mais próximo, né, e acaba desenvolvendo muito um afeto também, e foi incrível. Acho que a gente pôde observar muitas semelhanças, né, dos fotógrafos do jardim, os lambe-lambes, em todo o mundo. Então a gente tem muito mais em comum, e eu acredito que seja talvez o elo, né, maior entre todas essas culturas tão diferentes e tão ricas, né, como a gente já tem dentro do próprio país. Expandir tudo isso tem sido maravilhoso, um privilégio poder estar aqui falando com eles, tentando entender e se comunicar. E então eu acho que o mais importante que fica, né, eu acho que a gente vem tentando fazer esse ano, todos esses anos, né, é o 5º encontro, todo coletivo, né, não sou eu, é todo mundo, e a gente tem se tornado resistência, sim, né, o professor Rubens apontou isso, e eu acho que não é para mim, é para todos nós, que a gente está deixando a nossa marca. Já deixamos a nossa marca na história da fotografia Lambe-lambe. Então, eu queria muito agradecer pela audiência de quem assistiu e acompanhou a gente, nos brindou assistindo, fazendo comentários, perguntas. Agradecer aos palestrantes, o Elcio Melo, o Guilherme Monteiro, o Luiz Duarte, o Diogo Batista, o Manuel Lopes, o Mitch Rodrigues, Camille Crespo de Amo, Damien Gautier, Jeffrey Lim, Gung Ama e Jovel Lorenzo. E aos amigos queridos também que foram voluntários. Esse ano a Jimena Astudillo Delgado fez a nossa arte. O Maurício Sapata também, parceiraço, amigão, está sempre com a gente. Luciana Padilha, Otávio Cornejo também, que apresentou seu vídeo do Chile, me mediou e administrou as lives, como todos. E eu queria chamar vocês, para quem está em São Paulo, né, na capital, a gente vai fazer uma ação na Praça Alexandre de Gusmão, na região da Paulista. A gente começa às 10h, então vão ter 11 fotógrafos com suas câmeras, então alguns vão fazer retratos, outros vão estar mostrando o equipamento, então quem tiver afim, serão todos muito bem-vindos, e junto a isso, a gente vai mostrar a exposição Yorupá Território, Retratos e Relatos dos Povos Indígenas, do fotógrafo Radilson Carlos Gomes, ele vai estar lá também, e ele vai mostrar uma bandeira, 70 metros, eu vou publicar agora, mais tarde um pouquinho, para vocês terem uma ideia do que essa bandeira foi feita com fotografias feitas pela câmera Lambe-lambe desses povos indígenas do Sul. Então, eu acho que vai estar interessante, é um momento importante, emblemático, um trabalho muito emblemático e fundamental, e aí eu convido todos vocês que estão em São Paulo para participar e que sigam a gente nas redes, acompanhem o nosso trabalho. Tem, como vocês veem, todos os palestrantes desse encontro são membros do Fotoclube. A gente tem muito orgulho de ter todos eles aqui e de poder trocar, né, toda essa experiência e principalmente passar para o público, para vocês, que a intenção é sempre essa, dividir tudo isso com vocês. Então, um forte abraço, muito obrigada pela presença de todos e até a próxima, que a gente vem com novidades aí também. Então, um beijo. Aí, se você quiser finalizar com eles.
Yes, it's quite a lot of things, but basically, I'm not really good at simultaneously translation, but then I'll say that
cool.
Well, she was really pleased with the connection with you guys. From not from only you, but from people that came from all the European guys as well, from Portugal and in all the other countries. That it was quite a lot to learn. We learned quite a lot actually with you, and she basically thanks for everyone involved. So she said all the names involved in this project, including you guys, of course. And it's a pleasure to have you guys in the group again with us. It's amazing, this share of experience that we can get, And she also said about the Sunday action, and I forgot to mention that we will have like a small exhibition, it's quite a big actually. It's a flag of 70 meters with pictures from Radilson from the south. He took pictures from the indigenous community, so it will be exhibited on this day. And yes, and basically that's it. Yes, that was our final words. Yes, just again, thank you guys very, very much for all the patience in having us.
Thank you.
All right. So I guess we can say goodbye and then till next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
you so much. Thank
you, every one of you again.
Thank you, Gung.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Speak soon.
Yes. We will.
Bye-bye.